If you're watching this, you probably relate to where I started, not where I ended up. You might avoid mirrors, you might avoid taking your shirt off, or you might just wish you were more confident. Let's fix that.
That's good.
Let's build a body that you're proud of and a mindset that backs it. I'm going to give you everything I did, from food to diet to workouts to mindset shifts, no BS, no fluff. But first, this is a really important step. Go find a mirror right now, pause the video, find a mirror, take a shirt off, take a photo of it, and ask yourself, are you proud of what you see? And if your brain just came up with five excuses, oh, I just ate, oh, the lighting's bad, oh, I look bloated right now, that you've already found your answer. So let me ask you, why did you click on this video? Be honest with yourself. Like, pause it, just take a minute to think. Why do I want to look better? Like, what am I not happy with? You might be embarrassed with taking your shirt off. You might feel stuck. You might be trying to get some extra advice. Or maybe you're just not seeing the person that you wish you were whenever you look in the mirror. Trust me, I've been there. I keep saying this to you guys, but I need to stress I've been there. I've been that guy. And I'm not about to hit you with some alpha male grind set, oh, don't do it for girls, bro, garbage. Because let's be real, like, part of you wants to look good so other people notice. And the other part of you wants that confidence, that presence, that respect. But here's the truth. You don't get there by watching some stupid TikToks of the new best exercises every week. You get there by showing up, training consistently, eating well, and sleeping well. And doing all of that for months on end. That's the unsexy truth. But if you stick with me, I'm going to break it down so simply that even this guy could understand. Firstly, training. Training is the most important step. You don't need 500 fancy exercises to confuse your muscles. And you really, really do not need to trust the bullshit that those fitness influencers are pushing about, oh, this new exercise gives you 13.3% extra muscle growth. And if you don't do this exercise, you're killing your gains, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm an expert. It's like they're just trying to stay relevant, and they'll keep pushing these new exercises, which are supposedly super optimal every single week, and it's crap. Let me give you one of my favorite rules for health ever, one that guides me in like every decision I make, from diet to nutrition to exercises to whatever. Simpler is almost always better. You just need to pick a few solid moves and get good at them. Train them consistently. Now, I can give you general advice, which is still really good, but if you really want to improve, you need a specific training program. And I can't give you that because obviously when people watching this, someone could be 50 or 15. They could be fat, they could be skinny, they could be 5 foot tall, they could be 6 foot tall. They could be vegetarian. Like, there's so many factors that I can't influence when you're watching this. And it would take me like 5 hours to give you all the different basics of that. So if you want a specific workout program or a specific meal suggestions or whatever, hit me up on Instagram, first link in bio, and let me know, and I'll respond, I'll hit you up with that. Now, here's another really important thing. Train in the 10 rep range. Pick a weight where 9 or 10 reps is genuinely tough. Like, you're pushing that ninth or 10th rep, like pushing it out, your face is like twitching, your soul is leaving your body, that level of hard. If you're not training near failure, I have to stress this, if you're not training near failure, you won't make progress. I don't care if you're eating perfectly, sleeping perfectly, if your training program is optimized, if you're not training hard, you won't grow muscle. The second most important thing is make sure you're training the right muscles. Hit your chest, your back, shoulders, legs, and arms. You can train at home or the gym. It doesn't really matter. I prefer the gym. I think the gym's better. But training at home is better than doing nothing. Just make sure it's consistent. Make sure it's hard. And please, if you've been putting off the gym just because you're scared of being judged, I've got to tell you this. I trained in my bedroom for 3 months because I was too shy to go to the gym. I had these 5 kilo dumbbells that I got from my parents like 5 years ago, and I'd literally, whenever my parents would walk down the hallway, I'd literally shove them under the bed and quickly pull out my phone and start scrolling, because for some reason, my insecurity was that deep that I thought that I'd prefer if my parents saw me scrolling on my phone than actually trying to improve myself. And I almost gave up. It was about a month in, I still remember this, and I just felt I was wasting my time because I didn't look any different. But that's what most people get wrong. Progress isn't visible at first, it's internal. All of that knowledge you build, the mindset, the discipline, the little strength increases, that's what comes first. And once I realized that, I kept going. And the day I finally stepped foot in a gym, everything changed. See, I was scared of being judged at the gym, that it would be just a bunch of people way stronger than me and they would be laughing at me or like pointing at me, or I'd be just really weak or whatever. But what I found most of the time is that people are usually just pretty scared to be the first one to initiate contact. But if I made the first step and I talked to someone like, oh hey, I need advice on this exercise, or oh, like, what do you do? How do you get extra protein or whatever? They're really helpful. Like, people around the gym love to be asked for help, and I've made so many friends there, and oftentimes once I talk to someone once for the first time, they'll come up and say hi the next time, and I've built some really good friendships that way. So my advice is get in the gym as soon as possible. You won't be judged. Get over that fear and talk to people. You'll make some great friends, and invite a friend with you if you can. Now here's how to get yourself addicted to that progress. Get a workout app. It's literally, it tricks your brain into leveling up like a video game. It's like week 1, maybe I lifted 20 kilos for 5 reps. Week 3, I lifted 25 kilos for 5 reps. Week 5, I lifted 30 kilos for 4 reps or something. Like, seeing that progress makes it so addictive and makes yourself much more motivated to get better. And it also tells you what you did last week, so you can strive to do better, so you don't just do the same thing every single week. Now, lifting is only part of it. If you want the muscle to show or even grow at all, you need to get your food right. Alright, let's get something straight. You can train like a beast, but if your food is out of whack, you're going to look the same, just sweatier. Here's the ultra simplified version. If you eat more than you burn, you gain weight. If you eat less than you burn, you lose weight. Eat about the same as you burn, and shocker, you stay the same. So what do you need to do? If you're super lean with no muscle, go on a bulk. Eat more than what you usually eat. Train, you'll put on a bit of fat and you'll put on muscle. If you're holding too much fat, cut. Slowly reduce how much you eat every day until you're losing weight at a gradual but maintainable rate, and get that exercise up to reveal that muscle and make yourself look better when you eventually cut down enough. If you're in the middle like I was, pick your battle. I was in that weird awkward zone where I wasn't super fat but I wasn't super muscly either, I wasn't super lean. So if you're in that zone, you can do either one. If you cut first, you'll look slightly better, but then you won't have that much muscle underneath, so you don't look great, and long-term progress is worse. I chose to bulk first. I mean, to be fair, I did get a little chunky, but I built muscle way faster than the other way. I was a walking marshmallow that December, but it paid off because when I cut down later, I actually had muscle underneath to reveal. Alright, need 20 grams blueberries. Oh, a bit too many. Awesome. You don't need to track calories. I track calories for about 2 to 3 months just to understand roughly how much I eat and how much things are, and then I just stopped and my results stayed the same. Just got to a point where I can just sort of look at things and know like roughly how much I eat in a day. Look, diet advice online is either eat only boiled chicken and broccoli, or it's, oh, calories don't matter, just eat intuitively, king. Both are stupid. Here's what worked for me. Eat protein every lunch and dinner. Eggs, meat, fish, Greek yogurt, whatever. Eat whole foods. If your great grandma wouldn't recognize it, probably just skip it. That links back to my go-to rule. Simpler is better. If it's only existed for the last 50 years, don't eat it. Plus, processed junk tanks your testosterone. It screws up your skin, gives you acne, and it kills your willpower, so just get rid of all that processed food. Honestly, a bit of a tangent, but add eggs to your diet. They're like literally the healthiest food ever. They've got almost every single vitamin your body needs. They're decent in protein, and also zero fat Greek yogurt is excellent. It's so high in protein and low calorie, so if you're cutting or something, it's really good. Protein powder, I don't think you need it unless you're like vegan or vegetarian. That's it, but otherwise I wouldn't really bother with it. And yeah, that's it. Eat the rest to what you would usually eat. You don't need to hit your macros perfectly. You don't need to weigh your rice to the gram. Learn the basics, stick to simple rules, and most importantly, just eat like someone who cares about their health. Now, if you want specific meal ideas that cater to your specific body weight, fitness goals, and diet, DM me on Insta and I can give you some inspiration. Okay, I know I just said that I don't care about supplements, but do you want to hear the one supplement which is the best one on the market and I think is crucial for everyone? Sleep. I know. Sleep advice sounds boring, but here's the truth no one wants to hear. You could have the perfect workout, you could eat the perfect meals, but if your sleep is trash, your results will suffer. Sleep is when your body builds all of the muscle that you worked hard for. And it's also the reason why you feel crap if you skip leg day and eat a bunch of cookies at midnight. 8 hours minimum. If you're a teenager, 9. You can fake motivation, but you can't fake rest. Build your gains in the gym. Lock them up in sleep. Lastly, I've got some extra tips which will just really help take your progress to the next level. Firstly, give it 3 months. 3 months of consistent, proper, hard effort. Don't half commit. And what's the worst that can happen? You'll get healthier, stronger, and more confident. Like, worst case scenario, you just think, oh, it's not for me. Okay, then you go back. But I've never met anyone who's gave it their all for 90 days and regretted it. Secondly, use old you as motivation. That shirtless pic, which you should have already taken right at the start of the video, every time you're feeling of skipping the gym or you're creating excuses, you're not training hard enough, open that image. That's what I'm running away from. That's what I need to improve on. And if I don't train, I'm going to look like that. Use that as motivation. 3, train with a friend if you can. Share this video with a friend or buddy. It's doable on your own. Like, I trained in my bedroom for 3 months, but I was inconsistent. When my friend invited me to come to the gym with him, we pushed each other, we stayed consistent, and we made gains 10 times faster. Your friendship will deepen and you'll grow together, literally. And honestly, this is a bit of a tangent, and you're going to need to watch this video linked up the top to fully grasp this advice. But if your friends aren't interested in going down the path of self-improvement with you, I'd be questioning the quality of your friends, to be honest. Like, if you're the sum of the 5 people around you and none of them are committed to their health, you may discover why you find it so hard. If you don't have any friends interested in this, put it down in the comments or reach out to me on Insta, and I or the other viewers can support you or give you advice, even keep you accountable. 4, fix your environment. Motivation fades, your environment stays the same. Bin the junk food, meal prep portions to force yourself to eating a specific amount. So whether it's more or less than usual, depending on your goals, put a specific amount in a container and say that's how much I'm eating. Attach the gym to a routine, like after work, I go to the gym. For me, it was as soon as school ends, I'm going to walk to the gym and work out. It makes it automatic. It's so much easier to just go through a habit of going to the gym than it is to make that conscious effort every time. Even just put day 1 in the comments. Let people know you're starting. Commit to yourself that you're starting. Let's hype each other up. Alright, you've watched this far. Respect. Now do something. Take the day 1 photo, plan your first workout, DM me for a personalized routine, like the video, subscribe if you're serious. I want to see your progress pic in 3 months or 6 months. Message it to me on Insta. I want to be like, holy shit, he did it. Let's build your glow up. You in?